I turned Minecraft into a horror game. In this video, I'm going to be showcasing all the mods I've used to turn Minecraft into one of the most terrifying games I've played in a long time. A quick note before the video begins, in the bottom left corner of each mod showcase, I will be putting up every version the mod is available for, as well as mod loader version it's available for. However, if you want all the mods to work together, you're going to have to install them in 1.19.2 Forge. I do have a MODPACK link in the description if you would like to use that as well. Also, my microphone broke halfway through this, which is why I might sound a little different in the intro. Still have to get this video out though. Enjoy! Just a quick heads up, these right here are mods you're going to have to download if you're wanting any of the mods later in the video, as they are requirement mods or mods that the later ones will need to run on. The first thing we're going to be installing is Insanity shaders. This is one of my favorite shader packs just because it gives the whole world a much creepier feel to any other shaders I've found. We are going to need to change some settings, so in the shaders options, you can put saturation and vibrance at anything you want, however I like to keep them at 1. In the daytime settings, you're going to put day intensity to 1.5 and day ambient to 0.5. And in the nighttime settings, you're going to put night intensity and night ambient to 0.75. You can also put them at 1, but I like to keep them a little darker. And we're going to drag the darkness setting all the way down. And this is going to make it pitch black in caves if you don't bring torches with you. Next on our list is Fresh Animations Resource Pack. This pack adds a ton of new, clean, and nice looking animations to every mob in the game, making your world feel much more alive than it normally does. The first mod on our list is going to be the Physics mod. This mod just adds some simple features such as ragdolls, block particles actually being 3D, and a ton more features you can customize yourself. First person model adds the model from third person to first person, giving you the ability to actually see your legs. This mod goes hand in hand with not enough animations, which adds a few cool animations to third person, which I feel should have been there already. The Better Combat mod brings the Minecraft Dungeons combat over to the main game. This makes combat, in my opinion, so much more fun and interesting to play with. Advancement Plaques is a simple mod, changing the vanilla advancement pop-up to a cool placard at the top of your screen. Enhanced Visuals adds an incredibly cool overlay to the screen when you're below 3.5 hearts, making you hear your heartbeat get faster and faster with the less health you have. I did change some settings myself, disabling blood splatters on the screen and other effects I didn't like, but you can easily change that in the config file. Sound Physics Remastered might be one of the best mods ever, because it makes caves have an echo and actually sound like real caves. Ambient Sounds 5 adds tons of atmospheric sounds to your world, such as birds chirping in the forest, crickets in the grass in the plains biome, owls at night in the spruce forest, and so much more. And don't worry, there's ambience for the caves too. The Music Player mod might actually be my favorite mod in this list because it allows you to make actual playlists in-game and play any music, video, or anything you want directly from YouTube in Minecraft. In the description, I've linked all the music I've used for a horror soundtrack, which in my opinion makes the atmosphere so much more creepy. Realistic Torches is a mod that makes torches have to be lit with a matchbox or a flint and steel before they actually emit light, and go out after an hour of use. This makes caving so much more terrifying. Torches also are put out in the rain. Passable Foliage is a mod that allows entities to travel through leaves, and makes a rustling sound when mobs are walking through. This way you'll never know what's coming towards you through the bushes. Sleep Sooner is a mod that allows you to change when you are able to sleep during the night. It can be earlier or later. For this mod pack, I've made it much later, so that you have to make it through part of the night before you're allowed to sleep. You can of course change this feature in the config file if you don't like it. Now that we have the atmosphere and the game mechanics set up, it's now time for the threats. Cave Dweller Reimagined, well, reimagines how the Cave Dweller should have been, making it 20 times scarier with a new model, faster run speed, being able to swim and climb up walls, and so much more. You can also add the Cave Dweller sound overhaul to change the sounds of the Cave Dweller to be much more horrifying. Sadly, I couldn't get this resource pack in the mod pack, so you're going to have to download it yourself if you would like it, but it's still an option. The Man from the Fog is a mod that adds a mob very similar to the Cave Dweller. It will spawn at random times in your world, and will stare at you from a distance till you notice it. Similar to an Enderman, if you stare directly at it, it will begin to chase, and continue to chase you for around 30 seconds before despawning. This chase continues for about 30 seconds before the Man from the Fog despawns. Eyes in the Darkness is a mod that adds eyes that will stare at you from a distance until you see them. This mod has the ability to jump scare you if you don't find the eyes quick enough. Next on our list is Nif Spiders. Now this mod finally adds the ability for spiders to climb up walls. This is something I feel like should already be in vanilla Minecraft, as it just makes spiders a lot better. It also makes for a really good horror experience if that's what you're looking for. Doctor Who's Weeping Angels might be one of my favorite mods on this list because it adds the iconic statues that only move closer to you when you look away from them. These things can spawn anywhere in your world and move extremely fast if you're not looking at them. I've changed in the config file for them to only do damage to you, however, you can change it to where they can teleport you somewhere random. Now let's work on making zombies a little more terrifying. Zombie Awareness is a mod that changes zombie AI so that they're actually able to follow sounds and inspect light sources such as torches and lanterns. A mod that works very well with this is Only Looking, allowing mobs to only attack you when they see you. As a result of one of the mods that I will be showing in a second, food is very difficult to get with this mod pack, so to fix that problem, we're going to be installing edible zombie flesh. This allows you to cook rotten flesh in furnaces and smokers into cooked flesh. You can also make bone broth with a bone and a bowl, and flesh soup with 2 cooked flesh and bone broth. And finally for the zombies, we're going to be installing the Tissou zombie pack. This changes zombies to have much more variation and much more horrifying sounds. In my opinion, just immersing you in the world so much more. Our second to last mod on our list is going to be the Infernal Expansion. I won't tell you much about this as to keep the horror aspect of it, but it adds many new mobs, a few new biomes, and very cool items that could help you traverse the Nether, or just in general survive in the Nether. And lastly, our final mod on this list, arguably the best one, is Sanity Descent into Madness. This mod adds an entire sanity bar to your hotbar, which will go down the more mobs you kill, the more passive animals you kill, the more time spent in the darkness, the more time spent in the rain, so on and so forth. It is an incredibly cool mod that adds a whole new aspect to Minecraft, which makes it harder to get food, and all around is just an amazing mod to have. Now I've changed many of the config settings because without doing that, this whole mod pack is very difficult to survive. However, you can change this yourself in the configs as well. And now that I've shown you all the mods, here's a little bit of gameplay for you. Thank you all so much for watching to the end of the video. The mod pack link is in the description if you want to get it for yourself. I plan to have a full video out on this mod pack in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. But that's about it, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!